Hi, this is Tony from Winner's Edge Trading, and I would like to give you a tour of our website. We're here to help Forex traders get an edge in their trading, and there's a lot of resources here to help you do that. And the first thing I want to take a look at with you is the blog. And the blog has hundreds and hundreds of articles. Through the weekdays, we release at least 2 articles per day usually, and we put a lot of importance on our blog here at Winner's Edge on our content, and we've been doing that for years now. That's actually how we got started in 2009. Casey had a blog and he was posting consistently. He was posting quality content, and over the years that developed into what Winner's Edge Trading is today, one of the most followed Forex websites in the world, because of our blog and our information that we give out there. So the blog is a very critical part of our website. We have a lot of information. We have our daily analysis and we have fundamental analysis along with other posts that we do. So that's a great resource for anyone who's interested to learn more about Forex, and it should help you in your trading. That's the blog. I also want to show you the tutorials page. The tutorials page is great for many reasons, but one thing is that it's good for traders from the beginning stages of trading to expert, because there's just such a wealth of knowledge here. On the tutorials page, we have everything from a financial overview about saving, budgeting, investing, to things like positive thinking, managing emotions, and those kind of things with trading, risk aversion, all kinds of information here on the tutorials page. The basics of Forex, creating a trading plan. We have links to our Forex tools, indicators, all kinds of stuff here. In the Forex tools, that's actually what we're going to take a look at next. So we're going to go take a look here. These are our tools. The first one is the Forex Power Indicator, maybe our most well-known tool, and we've had it for a while now. And what it does is it shows the best matchups in the market currently, and it shows what currencies are currently strong and which ones are weak. And to access it, you can just click on the link here. The next one is our Forex Trade Finder, and there's a lot of cool things about our Forex Trade Finder, but one of them is that on the charts we many times actually write notes on the charts. What it is, you can click on it and see charts that we have set up there, and we actually have maybe trend lines drawn on them, some notes on them. As you can see right here, it'll show you channel break opportunities, trend line continuation setups, reversal signals, and more. So that's a great tool that we have made available for you. The third thing is live Forex charts. And the thing about live Forex charts is its convenience. I like the live Forex charts because I don't necessarily need to have an MT4 platform up to check my charts. If I'm, say, on a different computer, I can just visit Winner's Edge, come to the tools page, and check out the live Forex charts, and from there, see the prices on currency pairs. Maybe I'm in a trade and I want to check that out. So that's a great thing about the live Forex charts. Our fourth tool that I want to look at briefly is the Forex calculators. In the Forex calculators, there are 3 of them, and the first one is the compounding wealth calculator. I like this one because it really helps you cast some vision for your trading. What you can do with it is actually input a starting amount and then calculate the compounding interest over time. So for example, if you start with $5,000 and you make 5% per month for 12 months, that 5,000 would turn into almost 9,000, and you can see that with this calculator. So it gives you a good way to make some calculations and to add numbers to your trading plan. If you want your account to look a certain way in 6 months, how much ROI do you need per month to get there? So that's a great calculator to use. The next is the risk percentage calculator, and what this actually does is help you determine the trade size you want to make according to the amount you want to risk in a particular trade. So if you have in your trading plan that you want to risk 1% per trade, you can enter credentials in the risk percentage calculator and calculate what size trade you want to make. The third one is the win percentage calculator. And with the win percentage calculator, you can enter numerous variables and see what your account will look like, years from now if those figures are met. So that's another great tool to benefit your trading. Those are our calculators. I'd really encourage you to check them out and see how they can help you. The last thing on the tools page is the economic calendar. And the economic calendar will show you the dates and times of fundamental news announcements. So if you click on this link and go to the economic calendar, you'll see what news events will be released today and what news events will be released tomorrow. And that gives you a nice base of information to see what news is coming out and how it could possibly affect the Forex market. It's always good to be aware of that in your trading. The next thing I wanted to show you on the website is our daily analysis. And the first thing we looked at was the blog, and the blog is actually where you can find the daily analysis, and it's usually Nathan who does it every weekday. And the daily analysis goes over different things, but one of those is news. It looks at the news events for that day that could potentially affect the market, or the next day I should say. And Nathan also just does a great overview of the current market conditions. He'll show some setups that maybe he has his eyes on or we have our eyes on for our copier account, and he just does a great overview of what the markets are looking like for that day. And it's just great to watch because you can get a good overview of the market without having to go through your charts for hours and trying to analyze it all yourself. So that's our daily analysis, and that's a free resource that we have here on the blog. The last thing I wanted to mention is that we have services that we offer, and there's a video below that Nathan did that goes in depth on these services, but there's three main services we have, and I just want to mention them briefly. The first one is the Catapult Pro, and that's actually a copier service, and with it, when we make a trade on our account, you'll automatically get that trade executed into your account. So it copies our trades into your account, and that's called the Catapult Pro. We have another service called the Mentoring Program, and that is works more of a one-on-one basis, really hands-on, training you how to trade. We also have webinars, Skype consultations. You have access to other things that we have here at Winner's Edge, like some certain tools that aren't necessarily on the web page. And with this service, you actually have an opportunity to eventually be able to trade our money instead of your own. So that's a great service that we have. And then our Signal service is the third one. It's a newly developed service, and what it does is it's designed to give you entries with great profit potential. And so that's the Signal service. Like I said, there's a video below that Nathan does that goes in depth on these three services and really explains what they are, and I think you'll love that to see what we have to offer here at Winner's Edge Trading. So please check that video out, and I hope you learned a lot with this video. Thanks.